So check out this butcher shop. We've got a really good display of meats there. And got a supermarket called Natural on the other side of the road. So I have stopped for lunch in this place called Lanchonete. And yeah, I'm looking forward to some good Brazilian food. So I have ordered a contra filet, which is kind of a beef steak with salad, beans, rice and potatoes, I think. Quite a lot of carbohydrates going on there. And a freshly squeezed orange juice. This is like a really decent little restaurant, so I'm quite excited about lunch. Cheers. Freshly squeezed, always good. Obrigado, senhor. Muito obrigado. Posso ter mais um? Obrigado. Okay, so my lunch has arrived. I've got a very classic kind of Brazilian salad with lettuce, onion and tomato. I've got a bowl of brown beans. And I've got a steak that has been cooked in what looks like garlic. I've got rice vinaigrette, which is kind of like a very light salad with lots of olive oil. It's really good though. Chips and farofa. So farofa is a type of cooked flour that often has different herbs and spices in, but normally comes with bacon. And I can see they've got bacon in this one here. So yeah, so it just looks amazing and I'm gonna suck into it. Obrigado, senhor. Obrigado. Ready for another orange juice. And yeah, I'm actually going to have the salad at the end. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more farofa on the side. So I like a bit of farofa. Yeah, so this is kind of really typical lunch in Brazil. It's quite high on the old carbohydrates, to be honest, but it is really tasty. Good wholesome food, very filling, but just amazing flavors and yeah, good quality as well. So let's try this beef. Really good. It's got that delicious garlic flavor that I really love with the steak. They do serve meat with quite a lot of fat in Brazil, but that's something that I like because the fat has a lot of flavor. And yeah, it's just a really complete sort of lunch because you've got your vegetables, you know, your carbohydrates, meat, protein, and it's just delicious. This is kind of what a lot of people would eat for lunch in Brazil. So yeah, this is just the kind of thing I enjoy having when I'm traveling here. The farofa is really good because it absorbs a lot of the sort of juice and liquid that comes from the beans and the meat. It gives anything that it's covered in a kind of crunchy texture, which is really nice because you have the crunchy outside and then the soft inside. So for example, when you're eating the beans, when it's got farofa on it, it's kind of crunchy and chewy at the same time. So it gives it a really interesting texture and adds to the flavor as well. That was delicious. Absolutely love those plates of meat. So in Brazil, these are called Prato Feitos. It literally just means a made plate or a complete plate. It includes all the typical ingredients that you would find in a typical Brazilian lunch. So yeah, I absolutely love that kind of meal. It's so wholesome and filling, it's delicious. Yeah, so I'm going to try my salad now. Okay, so time for some salad. That's good. Yeah, simple but really good. Really tasty. Really fresh. Nice contrast to the beef, so it's nice sort of clean, simple flavour. So yeah, really good. So delicious lunch and just what I wanted. So my lunch was excellent. I do enjoy the foods here in Brazil. It's one of the things that I really enjoy about coming here. I love those kind of restaurants. They're called lanchonetes, and they're like small cafes, but the food is really good quality. So they sell, you know, beef, chicken, even fish. Sometimes they have stews like feijoada. You can get very fresh juices and smoothies and stuff like that. And they also have what are called salgados, which are like little savory snacks. And that includes things like pão de queijo, coxinha, which is like a chicken, potato, crunchy ball thing. So that cost me 56 reais. So whilst I've actually been in Brazil, the exchange rate has changed in my favour, and now £1 is worth 7 reais. And when I got here, it was worth 6.4 or something like that. So it's gone up a lot, which is really a good thing for me. Right now I'm standing on a square called Praça do Rosário, and as you can see in the background, there's a church there, which is called the Igreja de Rosário. So this is a much smaller church compared to the cathedral, obviously. So yeah, I'd be interested to have a look and see what it's like. Yeah, so very quaint little church here. I like the white and the blue. Looks quite Greek, actually. Very simple, but very stylish design. And on the exterior, you can also see some tile work showing the Portuguese influence. Let's just have a quick look inside. There might be a service going on, but see if we can just have a quick look. Olá. Nossa Senhora dos Rosários. So check out the tiling work again, very beautiful. And yeah, very stylish interiors, quite simple, but the tiles really lift it to make it quite beautiful. So I think they're getting ready for service here, so I might let them crack on with it. What do you got? So I'm really enjoying this fresh weather in Brazil. The temperature's gone down a bit since lunchtime. Yeah, it's just a lovely cool breeze. Not that I don't enjoy the heat when I come to Brazil, but it's just nice to have a change. It's been quite hot when I was in Brasilia, when I was in Goiânia. Even in Campinas it was hot, but now it's just a really nice mild temperature. Really good for enjoying the walk around. So check out these old-fashioned shops. This one's called Inácio, and it's just selling baby clothes and products. You've got Enxovais, Copatex, which is just linen, bed sheets, duvets, duvet covers, pillows, and pajamas and stuff like that. And you've got Pastel de Feira, which is like a pastry shop. Yeah, so just a brilliant array of modern and old-fashioned shops as well.
Fone de ouvido a partir de R$5. Temos caixa de som, Bluetooth, a partir de R$30. Temos também games, PS4, PS5, Xbox One.
So as you can see, it's getting a little bit foggy here in Guarulhos, quite overcast. Wow, so they're making candy floss in this perfume shop. I haven't seen candy floss for ages. That's so cool. Hello.
Aproveita. R$70. Qualquer modelo aqui de tênis, R$70 na Top 70. A loja que não inventa. Aqui é qualidade, aqui é bom atendimento. Vem pra cá, vem pra cá. Olha lá, Top 70, Mariana. Top 70, a loja que não inventa. Vem pra cá, estamos te esperando aí. É aqui.
Right, so I'm back on the high street now. It's about 4:30 and it's quite a bit quieter than it was earlier when I was first here. I think I'm going to try and get a coffee somewhere because I think it might rain. That's the feeling that I'm getting at the moment. Yeah, but there's a little shopping centre here called the Poly Shopping, so I think I will have a look in there. So I was told that filming inside the Poly shopping centre was not allowed, and now I'm looking for somewhere else to have a coffee. Right, so I'm actually going to head back to my hotel now because I think I've seen the city centre quite a bit, and there are some interesting parks that are quite well known here in Guarulhos, but I think as it's getting colder, it might not be the best time to go there. But really interesting city. And I'm glad I've had this day to have a look around it, because previously I've just, gone through the airport and that's it. So it's been good having a look around today. So I decided to come back to my hotel to have a coffee. Yeah, I'm staying at the Monreale Guarulhos Hotel. It's been really good. I've stayed here for one night. I've got one more night before my flight tomorrow. And yeah, it's just a really good, very professional hotel. The breakfast is very good. The only thing that is not good about this place is the gym. Like, the gym is just really old and antiquated. But to be honest, I think not that many people actually use the gym. It is a good place to stay. It has a free shuttle to the airport, which is really helpful. And yeah, like I said, just good service and sort of good food and that kind of thing. So yeah. I've just realised that from the roof terrace, you can actually see the cathedral just there on the left. I don't know if you can spot it. Yeah, so that's the cathedral there. I actually didn't notice it this morning when I was out here on the roof terrace then. So that's quite a nice added bonus, having the cathedral view. So it's been brilliant today getting to know the city of Guarulhos. It's a fascinating place and I've really enjoyed looking around it. So you can tell it's actually quite a well-established city due to the fact that there are lots of old churches, got the cathedral, and yeah, just there are so many shops, but also just sort of the size of it. It's quite a big place and there's a lot of energy, a lot of life, a lot of people. So it's quite a bustling place. Its main industry is related to the airport, but it does have a lot of other things going on, including retail, which I saw today. I know most people will probably just pass through it as they go to the airport and that kind of thing, but if you ever find yourself with some time on your hands in the city of Guarulhos, maybe your flight's delayed or you have a stopover, then do check out the city centre, because it is actually a really fascinating and interesting place. Interesting thing about Guarulhos is that the actual city is 10 kilometres away from the airport, so there's no noise whatsoever from the incoming planes or planes taking off or anything. It's just really quiet at night. And yeah, if you're looking for a hotel, Monreale is a really good option. It's not the cheapest place to stay, but the quality is very good, and they have a free shuttle service to the airport, so you can save money on taxis and that kind of thing. So this is my final day on my sort of 19-day trip to South America, which took in Brazil and Peru on this occasion. Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely fantastic. I always enjoy coming to this continent so much. And obviously I've spent the majority of the time in Brazil, but the trip to Peru was so worth it, despite having to fly overnight on the way back, which was horrible and not my cup of tea at all. I'm aware of the fact that I didn't go to the beach at all on this trip, and all my Brazilian friends are like, oh, how can you go to Brazil and not visit the beach at all? Not visit Rio or anywhere like that. But it has just been a really quick trip, seeing friends, making new friends, and just enjoying Brazil, and in this case Peru as well. All the interesting culture, all the interesting food, and yeah, just also the company of the people here has been great, and that's something that I always really enjoy, so it's been awesome. Thanks very much for watching, I really appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed this video, but also the other South American 2024 videos. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure making them. Yeah, but anyway, I've really enjoyed it this time. I always enjoy coming to South America. It's a place that I absolutely love coming to. So thanks for watching, basically. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe, as there might be more interesting stuff that is coming up on my channel that you might enjoy as well. So have a think about that. Take care, and ciao ciao from the city of Guarulhos in Brazil. Bye bye.